Most people want to know how to avoid the crash that comes after eating something sweet. They want the tip, the hack, the fix. But here's what changes when you understand why the crash happens in the first place. You eat something. Maybe it's a pastry. Maybe it's a bowl of cereal. Maybe it's fruit juice on an empty stomach. At first, you feel good, alert, energized, like your brain just turned on. Then, an hour later, you're exhausted, foggy, irritable, reaching for coffee or something else sweet, just to feel normal again. Most people think this is about willpower, or that their body is broken, or that they just need to eat better next time. But the crash isn't a failure. It's a response. And it's happening because of what your body did after the food hit your bloodstream. Not because of the food itself. When you eat carbohydrates, your digestive system breaks them down into glucose. That glucose enters your bloodstream. This is normal. Glucose is fuel. Your brain runs on it. Your muscles use it. Your cells need it. But not all carbohydrates enter your bloodstream at the same speed. Simple sugars and refined carbs break down fast. Very fast. So the glucose floods into your blood quickly, all at once. Your blood glucose level shoots up. That's the spike. And here's where most people stop paying attention. They think the spike is the problem. It's not. The spike is just the trigger. What happens next is what causes the crash. When your blood glucose rises rapidly, your pancreas detects it, and it responds by releasing insulin. Insulin's job is to move glucose out of your bloodstream and into your cells, where it can be used for energy or stored for later. This is also normal. Insulin is necessary. Without it, glucose would stay in your blood and damage your body. But when glucose enters your bloodstream all at once, your pancreas doesn't release a measured amount of insulin. It floods your system with it. This is called an insulin surge. And here's the problem. That surge is often more than what's needed to handle the glucose. Your body overcompensates. So insulin clears the glucose out of your blood, but it clears too much. Your blood glucose drops, not just back to normal, lower than normal. That drop is called reactive hypoglycemia, and that's the crash. Your brain, which depends on glucose, suddenly doesn't have enough. Your energy plummets. Your focus disappears. You feel shaky, irritable, tired, and your body starts signaling for more fuel. Fast fuel, which usually means you crave sugar again. The cycle starts over. This is what's happening when you break your fast poorly. Let's say you're doing 16-8. You've been fasting for 16 hours. Your insulin levels are low. Your body has been running on stored energy. Then you break your fast with something that spikes your glucose. Orange juice, a muffin, a smoothie loaded with fruit. Your insulin-sensitive body absorbs that glucose rapidly. Your pancreas releases a massive amount of insulin to handle it. And because you've been fasting, that insulin response can be even more aggressive. The glucose gets cleared fast. Too fast. And you crash. This is why some people feel worse after breaking their fast than they did while fasting. It's not the fasting that's the problem. It's what they ate to break it. And this is also why the same breakfast can feel completely different depending on when you eat it. If you eat it after fasting for 18 hours, your body responds one way. If you eat it 2 hours after waking up, it responds differently. The insulin sensitivity is different. The glucose clearance is different. The food didn't change. The context did. Your body isn't broken. It's not failing you when you crash an hour after eating. It's doing exactly what it's designed to do. It's responding to the signal you gave it. A flood of glucose, an insulin surge, a rapid clearance. The crash is the consequence of that sequence. And once you understand the sequence, the crash stops being mysterious. It stops feeling random. You start to see it for what it is, a predictable response to a predictable input. That doesn't mean you need to avoid all carbs. It doesn't mean you can never eat something sweet. But it does mean that if you understand what's happening, you can stop blaming yourself. And you can stop wondering why your energy feels like it's on a roller coaster. The spike crash cycle isn't about discipline, it's about biology. And understanding the biology is what makes everything else easier. But knowing why you crash is only part of it. Because the same food can hit your system completely differently, depending on what you eat it with. That's what we're breaking down next.